Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a freelancer or thinking about becoming one, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving deep into something that might not be glamorous, but is absolutely crucial for protecting your business and your sanity. Contracts. Specifically, we're going to break down the 5 essential clauses you need in every single freelance contract you sign. Trust me, getting these right from the start can save you a world of headaches down the road. So grab a notebook and let's get into it. First up, the scope of work clause. This is arguably the most important part of your contract. Think of it as the detailed blueprint for your project. It needs to clearly define exactly what you will deliver and, just as importantly, what you won't. Vague descriptions are your enemy. Instead of saying, design a website, you should specify things like, design a 5-page responsive website, including a homepage, about page, services page, portfolio, and contact page. This includes 2 rounds of revisions. Any additional pages or major redesigns after the second revision will be billed at my hourly rate. This precision prevents hand scope creep, that dreaded situation where a small project slowly balloons into a massive one without any extra pay. Be specific, be clear, and leave no room for misunderstanding. Next, let's talk about money. The payment schedule clause is your best friend. This section outlines how and when you get paid. You need to detail your total project fee or your hourly rate. But don't stop there. Break down the payment milestones. A common structure is 50% upfront to start the work, and the final 50% upon completion, before you hand over the final files. For longer projects, you might want to do monthly retainers or break it into more milestones, like 30% upfront, 30% at the halfway point, and 40% on completion. Also, specify your accepted payment methods, like bank transfer or a specific online payment system. And critically, include a late fee policy. Something like, invoices are due within 15 days. A late fee of 5% per month will be applied to all overdue payments. This encourages clients to pay on time and protects your cash flow. Number 3 on our list is intellectual property ownership. This is huge, especially for creatives like writers, designers, and developers. This clause determines who owns the work you create. The default isn't always what you think. You need to explicitly state when the ownership of the work transfers to the client. The industry standard is that the rights transfer to the client only after the final payment has been received in full. You can phrase it something like, upon completion of the project and receipt of the final payment, the full intellectual property rights for the final deliverables will be transferred to the client. The freelancer retains the right to display the work in their portfolio. This protects you from a client taking your work and running without paying you for it. Coming in at number 4 is the confidentiality clause, also known as a non-disclosure agreement or NDA. This is all about building trust with your client. Many projects involve sensitive business information, like trade secrets, customer lists, or marketing plans. This clause reassures your client that you will not share any of their confidential information with anyone else. It shows you're a professional who respects their privacy and the integrity of their business. This clause should define what counts as confidential information and state that you agree to keep it private both during and after the project is completed. It's a simple but powerful way to build a strong, professional relationship with your clients and gives them peace of mind. Finally, we have the termination clause. Life happens. Projects get cancelled, clients change their minds, or sometimes a working relationship just isn't a good fit. This clause provides a clear exit strategy for both you and the client. It should outline the conditions under which either party can end the contract. For example, it might state that either party can terminate the agreement with 14 days written notice. More importantly, it must specify what happens with payments and work in case of termination. A good termination clause will state that if the client cancels the project, you will be compensated for all the work you've completed up to that point, and that they will pay a kill fee, which is often a percentage of the remaining project fee. This ensures you're not left empty-handed if a project ends unexpectedly. So there you have it. The 5 must-have clauses for every freelance contract. To recap, that's scope of work, payment schedule, intellectual property ownership, confidentiality, and termination. Having these in place will not only protect you legally and financially, but they'll also make you look more professional and help you build better, clearer relationships with your clients. Remember, a good contract is the foundation of a good project. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on how to succeed as a freelancer. If you have any questions or other contract clauses you think are essential, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.